What's up, you guys? Today we have a totally different video. Yeah, I know. Take from that what you will, but we're not working on any cars today, but today marks a huge day for the sake of our channel. I don't know if you guys can maybe pick up just by this right here. We're actually moving shops. Yeah, I know, sick, right? So we're actually still going to use this shop for part outs and stuff, cut cars up when need be and whatnot. We're not going to totally retire this place. For those of you guys who didn't know, I've been at my mom's house for past 30 years, and well, it's time for us to finally move up to our own place that has a new shop, or garage, whatever, shop to me, and we get to take the next step forward with a fully furnished shop with power, drywall, good concrete, and a garage door. I know, sick, right? Huge upgrade. So today we get the keys, and my main priority before I even move any of my living stuff over, let's get my shop supplies, my tools, let's get everything over there so we can get to work ASAP. We're also going to be transporting some cars, and well, if you guys didn't know, if you can't tell just by looking around, I part out Z32s, sometimes S chassis. I may be getting into Mitsubishis here soon. Z31s as well, but for right now, we're strictly Z32, some S13 stuff. So if you guys need anything or you're looking for parts, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook. I'm the same on both. Caden Parsons, need Axonosrap, Caden Parsons. Same thing. You guys won't be able to miss it. Hit me up, let me know what you're after. Now that we have two places to part and work, I think I'll be able to handle this whole split business idea a lot more, because everything at the shop is going to be being used, not really for sale, and we'll store everything else here so we can actually make this a fully functional workshop or warehouse and get a little bit better at, organizing, labeling, and, just knowing what we got in general stock wise. Because trust me, I know some of you guys have hit me up for stuff. I've been a little hard to get back with you. You guys have showed so much love, it's hard for me to fathom. I have so many messages at any given time, not only for parts, but for helping you guys fix your Z's and figuring out what's going on with your car. So sometimes I get a little backed up. I try to leave my messages unread so I know to get back to them. So if I accidentally read it, it kind of goofs me up and I think I've already got to you, or maybe I didn't have the part, but in reality, I just forgot to get back with you. So if that ever happens, don't feel bad to send me another message. You're not going to bother me. Sometimes I need that bump in the messages to, remind me or to get stuff through again. Thank you guys for the patience, and hopefully we can continue everything in a much more functional manner. Now, let's start packing up the car. And the first car that we are going to take, what should it be? Should it be the truck where we can load it up with a bunch of stuff? Should it be the convertible that I left the top down on last night and it's all dewed up today? Should I take the green Z, white Z, silver? Oh yeah, duh. The four-seater, just kidding. We're taking the slick top. It's gonna be the first one in the shop and the first one at its new home. So we've got prime time real estate in here for some tools. Let's go grab a few things and let's start to fill this thing up. So we've got the car all filled up now, at least for the most part. We've got another box, jump pack, a few other things to throw in here. But I don't know if you guys can see the common denominator here. All of these tools are from Harbor Freight. Maybe not all of them, but the literal majority of them are. Even this big bucket full of tools, all of my just single tools, that actually is all from Harbor Freight. You guys think I'm using anything special to do anything out here that I'm doing in these videos? I'm not. It's anything that you can either rent from the parts store or get from Harbor Freight and do it all yourself. That's it. I was just as afraid to work on these things as you guys at one point, and you just have to jump in, fail sometimes, and the only way to learn is to fail. So you can't win them all, and don't have that mentality having a Z, because it'll never work out, trust me. Let's put a couple extra things in here, probably jump start this thing. Let's go check out the new shop. Let Gabby pull in and we're gonna back in. new place, it's the new shop, and we also have a secondary garage. Look at that. Look at how long it's been since I pulled my car into a garage. Sun on this beautiful red interior. Now that we don't have to worry about it sitting outside, I can start pulling my fusible link and my car won't die every time. Yay! Yeah, my parking job could have been a little better. Maybe we'll do that first. Let's get this just kind of backing out the way. I don't really plan on getting this out for a little bit, but we still have plenty of space through here to bring a second car if we get some dollies, so we can kind of like twist it, bring it back here. One of my more exciting or favorite things is this back here. While we can knock this out and get a full, you know, garage or shop in here, I think what we're going to use this for in the time being is taxes. We might edit videos out here, and we're going to build engines in here. Yes, this is going to be my clean room where I no longer have to worry about dust from working in the shop. Yeah, the echo's a little rough in here. Is it better out? Oh yeah, it's much better out here. We'll have to do something about that. Yeah, that's more like it. A little bit straighter. Well, before we go grab more stuff, let's help Miss Gabby out. Better go get your mom. Let's carry some things in and let's start moving in. I'm super stoked. I don't know about you guys, but this shop is dope. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to show you guys. Hold on, before we go. I totally forgot. I don't think I mentioned whatsoever. We have a whole secondary garage. Now this one has all the room in it. It definitely is wider, I think, than the other part back on the other garage. You can see right there, you can kind of see out. So this has some work that needs done. I mean, we got to do the roofs on pretty much everything in the next couple of years, but to have a second garage door, I think this is dope. I think it's dope. We can do something with the Buick finally. I think this is where we're going to put that, kind of dedicated to that. Lawnmower, you know, all that. This is going to be perfect storage, especially when I get a car that's finished that can like stay away from everything else in the shop. This will be perfect for that. So super stoked. No lights. I guess you don't need it on the GoPro. The new spot, plenty. I have to say there's an awful lot of room for the 3/2 of us. That means a lot of parts storage.
What?
Whole lot of.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Definitely got some updating to do. Good thing I know a flooring guy. Paneling, way better than plaster. That's nice. It's a retro bathroom. What do you think? You got all the room to run. You can run in circles around this place. Already seems like a full house, but we haven't even got back to the master bedroom. Yeah, so needless to say, we got plenty of space.
I got.
Does it smell like pee in there?
I think so. It's something.
You think that was like a dog, or you think that was like grandma?
Like a dog.
Well, that's gonna be fun to replace. Fortunately, that's my job. Well, let's head back to the house and find what else we can bring over, like my RB25. We're back home. We just pulled the truck around, and unfortunately, we debeaded a tire somehow. Pressure got so low. Had to do my first brake cleaner match, or brake cleaner and fire, and pop that bead on. Now we're gonna hook up and load up my toolbox, probably this engine stand, our RB, all of our RB parts, so we can get this in categorized and started. And I think other than this engine, all we're gonna bring is this engine and stand. This is Brad's old VG from his Rec Z. We're gonna bring a set of heads and just everything else to kind of assemble a second motor, so we can make like a little junkyard motor. And we'll bring all of our gaskets, fluids, tools. So let's just keep loading stuff up and, you know, making stuff happen. Now we've got pretty much all of our drawer, cart, RB swap probably everything. And we are actually bringing a full Nissan twin turbo swap, at least in parts, because never know when I'm gonna need it. Although I'm currently debating on throwing some on this thing, but tell me not to, please. So I think now we're actually ready to start packing up and head on over back to the house. I really don't know what else we got out here that we need to throw in. Let's just go drop all this off and see how we're feeling then. I don't know, I'm getting kind of excited. I'm gonna be really excited once I get something in the garage. Off we go with my stupidly broken windshield. Yeah, I had the smallest little crack, this chip right up here. Then out of nowhere this past winter, I come out and then it's like all the way down. Come out the next time to drive it, it's up and then it's back down over here. Can't catch a break. You ready to go back to the house, Tana? You wanna go check it out? She's definitely ready. Well, we finally made it home. Let's start unpacking and start bringing our shop together. Now we got the get up starting over here. Let's go ahead and just unload it all with the ease of access, since it's actually just me here this time. So let's just go ahead and pull all this out, bring it all right back here. Wait, what? Oh, looks like we already got it all brought in. You thought I was gonna show you guys us bringing all this junk in? No. Got our full RB swap over here now. We just need to grab our pistons and connecting rods from the house. Cylinder should be fine. We're officially in a weather controlled environment, so we don't have to worry about the sweat and all that. We also forgot our head studs for this as well. But we'll grab that when we do grab that VG, our second set of heads and all that stuff, so we can put a block together. But for now, so far, so good. Toolbox is all loaded up. Z's all cleaned out. We got all that kind of cleaned out for now. We're gonna keep and find somewhere else to put all of our specialty tools, so we don't have to, you know, have like the crazy madness going on that we did last time, where we have tools on top of tools so we can't see what we're working with. Got our first Buick crate back here, which is our first crate. And then up here, we got all of our precision measuring tools for like engine building and stuff. But once we start doing like body work and all that, that's when we have this as a safe space to, you know, move everything in. It definitely fits in between the doorway too, so big plus. For the coolest part, yeah, it's definitely looking different than it was earlier. Got stuff in here. So it's the next day. We're back at the normal shop, as you can tell. And all we're doing today or this morning is we're just gonna take another car over, get our truck back over here so we can load up some more stuff out the shop. And I think that's gonna just wrap up the video. Mainly, I wanna get 2 cars in the garage so I can get a thumbnail of sorts. But before we do that, we actually have to, you know, get the car ready to drive so we can actually take it to the next town over. What car should I take? I really want that, trust me. This. I just realized I left the top down again. Oh, I did this yesterday. This is why I pulled the car up. Thankfully, nothing on the inside really, you know, sweats like that. Because I think in the time being, that's actually gonna go in that side garage where the Buick's gonna go. But for now, let's start by getting our 2+2 roadworthy again. So here we have the wheels that came on it. These are some of my favorite wheels on a Z, which are the 35th anniversary 350Z wheels. Especially since we got the kit on this thing, that looks crazy compared to, you know, just stock body and whatnot. I always forget all the work I did to this thing, making it nice and, you know, presentable. And yet I never look under the hood. And if you didn't know, when you're looking at parts and stuff and it says right and left, correlate that to how it corresponds when you're sitting in the driver's seat. So this right means it's a front passenger. Fog light installed. I guess now we can throw the bumper on, in theory. Almost perfect. Turns out I'm a goober and I didn't grab the deep well socket, so we're just putting it as tight as we can. Honestly, this bumper, I don't have intentions of keeping on this car forever. The reason being is you can tell that right there, that is the gap of that bolt or nut being tight. Like, this is what happens when you get a non-OEM bumper. The biggest way that you can tell, your OEM bumper should be yellow on the inside. This one's black, and this is a much tougher, more like rigid plastic, when OEM is much more flexible. Whatever, let's get our nose panel on. This car is almost drivable. Tuck your top, and bam, we're done. Got both mirrors on now. I went ahead, took a big ratchet, went around, snugged up all of our wheels to make sure that they're fully torqued, and well, none of them were. And we actually found a couple friends on our tires. And 4 cicadas on one tire, but none on any of the other tires. I wonder what its obsession was with that 350Z wheel. But I don't know about you, this is a childhood thing. Freaks a lot of people out. We just topped up our power steering. We got everything else done. Our turn signals are hooked up. We got them actually functioning. Now the only other thing is putting those zip ties on the bumper and fender. So let's fire this thing up. Let's head up to the house, grab 2 zip ties, and let's head to the new house. Now I haven't started this thing in quite a while. Let's see how it acts. Fires right up. I expect nothing less from the VG. VG power. Think we're all gravy now. We got our bumper zip tied up. Let's head over and park this beast. Wow, I just dumped all them leaves inside the car. Nice job, Caden. Clutch feels a little weird. Definitely been a while since it's been in use. This never gets old. It's time to move the truck. And let's pull that Z here in the shop. Get ready for that lifter tick. Comical. That's hilarious. I just put this fog light on. And that's what we get for running a crappy aftermarket, not OEM bumper. See that? I assume that's where I may have partially bumped the wall. Right there. A little bit of red paint. No big deal. Not like it damaged anything. Except the fog light. Because it was improperly mounted, it kept wanting to slide down because the fog light, bracket or housing, so it wouldn't center correctly, and I can't tuck the bumper inside. See how crooked it is? So when that bumper flexed a little bit, snapped that dude right off. So that's a nice L on my part. I should have just took all that out, but we definitely will in the future now. I can get used to this side. So excited for what has to come in the shop now. You guys have no idea. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Let's get the Z, kind of parked up a little better, and then get where we can, make a thumbnail and get our truck and head out of here. Let's get us repositioned. That's more like it. Thumbnail is officially accomplished. Had to pull the RP out and spice up the picture a bit. Break it up a little bit, I should say, because, man, we still got a lot of stuff to put in here. Maybe I will bring some of my parts. I was wanting to keep all my parts over there at the old house. Who knows? We'll have to see. The more time that I have to process that this is actually happening, the easier it is for me to, actually decide. Check how close we got to the wall. He was back at the Z up. Yeah, probably like a 1/4 inch. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. I guess all we have left to do is to close up shop. And let's head inside and show you guys where we're at, and then we'll head back home and call it a wrap. Until next time. And here we are. We've got some stuff. Still not, maybe like a 1/4 of everything. It could just not be warmed up from last night since it's still about noon. But yeah, kitchen's got stuff. Actually had McDonald's for the first time in forever last night. Oh yeah, I gotta check if we got water yet. Yeah, that pressure is not So hot. Looks like we got some stuff here in the bathroom. This bathroom reeks. I have a feeling it's gonna have to do with that toilet in there, that someone was old and, you know, missing or something. It reeks in here. As nice as it'll be being on concrete, it means it's not soaked into wood. But shop couch is in here now. It actually has a use, or you know what I mean. And snazzy bathroom. This house was pretty baller back in the day, but you know, it's mine now. We get to update it and make it nice and fresh. Hopefully sell it before the market goes down, and who knows, maybe get in or build another place. Not a whole lot more to show in here. I think that's really just gonna wrap up the new home tour. But now I think we can make some more interesting videos here in the future. Now that we can weld and stuff, we have more visibility and it's easier on the eyes at that. Super excited about the concrete too. I can't front, none of this is possible without Gabby. If you guys know, being self-employed, it's not really the easiest to get a loan because they make it like that you just don't make anything and you're worthless. But not only that, you guys need your Z worked on, hit me up if you're close to the Indiana area. I can get you guys squared away. You guys see what I do on here, so you know what I'm capable of, and I'll treat your car just the same as mine. So now I have a nicer place to do it. I don't feel as hillbilly asking you to come to like my barn that has extension cord power and all that. We can do things a little more legit now, and I'm super excited about that. So hope you guys are excited as I am. We're gonna go home, edit this video. I'm sorry I said that I was gonna drop me and Noah's eclipse video, but we're actually gonna do that next video because I don't have time to edit in the midst of all this chaos. So I wanna give you guys an update and let you guys know what's going on here with us. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below. Stay tuned for more content. Peace.